Look, I rise today to briefly raise two issues. One is first, I suppose, to show my delight at the fact that there's a reopening of society, and it seems like society are like prisoners released to some normality, but we should also be aware that we're on probation, and if we disobey the guidelines, we might find ourselves back in prison again, but hopefully that won't happen. In the beginning of the tourist season, I observe a huge influx already, an interest in people coming to places like West Cork or South Kerry, and this is very welcome. In the part of the world that I live in, Schull, tourism plays a massive role, and the population of our town or village, as some people call it, multiplies by 5 in the months of particularly July and August. But having said that, I am particularly concerned with the plight of small inshore fishermen, not alone Schull, Union Hall, Baltimore, possibly Kinsale and other towns around the coastal area of our country. And that recently it has come to my attention, it's something that I observed myself, an influx of maybe 50, 60 camper vans who come and park in the pier with little regard for the fishermen. And these fishermen fish in boats from roughly 18 feet long, I'm not sure what that in metres, to roughly 30 feet. And they're inshore fishermen, and their guideline for fishing and their parameters are they fish in accordance with the weather available to them. And it could be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you could have a terrible week weather, they can't go out in that. But they're impeded from accessing their gear, their lobster pots or crab pots or shrimp or whatever, because the camper vans park in such a way indiscriminately that they can't get at our gear. I raised this matter to a council for Cork County Council, and they said, well, tourism is so important, this is kind of in some way irrelevant. I think that's not the case, and I think I would like the leader maybe to have a look at the situation. Schull is not just alone, and respect the rights of traditional fishermen who unfortunately are becoming very scarce, and the tourism love their gourmet restaurants, but in those restaurants they must remember that lobster, crab, shrimp and prawns, etc., they don't fall from the sky. The fishermen have to go out and get them. So respect the small inshore fishermen, whether they're in Cork, Kerry, Donegal, Galway, etc. Gur maith agat.